The air was a furnace, thick with the scent of ancient dust, and a silence that pressed in, heavier than any desert night. My flashlight beam cut through the absolute dark, dancing across crumbling sandstone walls, each one a tombstone of a life abruptly ended. I knew I shouldn't have lingered after sunset. The locals, their eyes wide with genuine fear, had warned me. But curiosity, a serpent in my soul, had whispered that the true story of Kuldhara lay beyond the tourist hours. A sudden, sharp rasp, like a dry leaf skittering across the stone, echoed from deep within a ruined courtyard. My breath hitched. I spun, the light catching only shadows, stretching long and distorted in the moonless expanse. A cold shiver, impossibly sharp in the oppressive heat, crawled up my spine. It was then I heard a faint, rhythmic scraping, as if something, or someone, was dragging itself across the loose rubble. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic bird trapped in a cage. I pressed myself against a wall, the rough stone biting into my back. The scraping grew louder, closer, punctuated by a low, mournful sigh that seemed to weave through the very fabric of the desolate homes. It wasn't the wind. This was a lament, ancient and heavy, with a grief that hadn't found peace. A faint, earthy smell, like parched earth and something else, something decaying, filled my nostrils. I squeezed my eyes shut, willing it away, but the presence felt undeniable, suffocating. When I dared to open my eyes, a single, old clay pot, seemingly untouched for centuries, lay shattered at my feet. It hadn't been there moments ago. A sharp, almost metallic clatter from deeper within the village made me jump. My flashlight beam wavered, then settled on a distant skeletal archway. For a fleeting second, a distortion in the air, like heat haze but more solid, flickered within the arch. It was a shape, tall and gaunt, moving with a stiff, deliberate slowness. The air grew colder, the dust motes dancing in my light, seeming to swirl around that spectral form. It moved, not walking, but gliding, closer to one of the ancient, empty wells. I tasted fear, bitter and metallic, on my tongue. I needed to run, but my feet felt rooted to the cursed earth. The scraping began again, right beside me, so close I could feel the faint vibration through the ground.
I am the unbroken vow of the Palawals. I was born in the early 19th century, not of flesh, but of defiance. Kuldhara and 83 other villages across this desert were once thriving homes of the Paliwal Brahmins, a community known for their wisdom and mastery of this harsh land. We cultivated life from the arid earth, our wells sustaining generations. But our prosperity drew the covetous eye of Salim Singh, the powerful Diwan of Jaisalmer, a man consumed by lust and greed. He demanded a young maiden from Kuldhara, threatening our very existence with ruinous taxes if we refused. To save her honor, to protect our dignity, our elders, with one heart, made a choice. Rather than submit to tyranny, we chose exile. In a single, silent night, 1,000 souls vanished into the desert, taking only what they could carry. But before we departed, we laid a curse upon this land, a solemn vow that no one would ever settle here again. This was our final act of defiance, binding our spirits to this earth, forever guarding it against reoccupation. To awaken my presence, one needs only to disturb the silence, to seek habitation where my manifestation is not always seen, but always felt. A sudden, inexplicable chill in the desert heat, the echoing of disembodied whispers, the unsettling sensation of unseen eyes. To survive me, you must respect the vow. Do not linger after dusk. Do not seek to claim what is forever ours. Do not touch what remains. My desire is simple: to keep this land barren, a monument to our sacrifice, a testament to our unbroken vow. You heard my warning. The air grows heavy. I am already here.